So I finally finished Beware of Pity by Stephen Zweig, and I always wondered why people put this as their favorite book. Now I get it. It is so well written. I have not read a well written book in a while. The last book I read that was well written was Out by Natsuo Kirino. This just flows so well, and I mean, let's talk about the mechanics, like, and the way it's written, like, I just feel the emotions coming from the narrator, the just, you feel it from the words, which is incredible, and I just think that's a great, oh, it's so good. Basically, it is about an Austro-Hungarian cavalry officer. His name is Hofsmiller, and he attends this party that he was invited to, I guess, by this rich landowner. And he asked the host's daughter, the landowner's daughter, to dance without realizing that she cannot use her legs. Like she's been like basically confined to a wheelchair, and so because of this blunder, he's overcome with feelings of pity, like feeling sorry for her, as well as feelings of guilt. And this kind of leads him into a sort of, I guess, obligation where he feels like he has to make her happy and, tend to her and whatnot. And that leads into a kind of domino effect into leading into more complications for him. And it really like goes to show, I thought it was a very interesting way of portraying how emotions like pity and guilt can really do more harm, in certain situations. Like, of course, guilt, like, if you feel guilty about doing something wrong, like, and, a lot of people say that is a sign of a conscience, that is a good thing. Like, you're worried about coming out, like, how you're coming off. But sometimes, in, like, especially in specific situations, it could lead to, more misunderstandings. Because, like, out of guilt, out of pity, you're doing this. You're not doing this out of, let's say, oh, I actually want to help this person or, contribute to the situation. No, I'm doing this out of feeling bad. Like, who knows, maybe it could lead into worse situations. And maybe it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe in a cruel way, it's kind of like karma for him, because he also in the book, it's so evident that he cares way too much about the opinion of others, which, I mean, I think back then it was such a bit, like, I mean, even my parents are still like that. And I mean, everybody is still like that, really. But, like, appearances matter, et cetera, et cetera. So I have more things to say on this, which I will make a longer video, but this is a really good book. I really liked it.